Hi everyone, Mary at Espresso Press Design. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Short little project today to scrap buster, a little show and tell, and a new set of labels. But thank you for stopping by, and I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Here's the labels. They are vintage seed catalog labels. There are 40 on both Etsy and Shopify. So they are seed catalog covers, color restored, but still vintage, on an authentic seed catalog order form. And they're about 2 1/4 by 4 inches. So they're, everybody, it's not one of them, it's a test run. Everyone loves seed catalogs, including me. But, there's a lot of things out there using seed catalogs, so I just decided to do some labels. So that's that. Someone asked to keep you posted on what was going for the craft show. This is another little item, a little gift set, and I was trying to incorporate the mamagami flowers. So there's a tag, a little gift card, envelope, and a little sticker to seal the envelope. So that's, I don't know how many of these I'll be able to do, because I'll never get the, it took about 3 hours just to do one kit, so due to the mamagami and the having to knead the paper, so I don't know how many of these I'll actually be able to do, but at least, hopefully at least 4 or 5. And I am, oh, I forgot my bookmark. I wanted to get my bookmark. Oh well. I'm stuck on the ornaments. I have another idea I'm going to try after this, but I am just stuck. Don't love them. Don't hate them, but they're just not, they're not as creative as I want them to be. And I'm kind of torn between, since it's a fall festival, I'm kind of torn between, should I do fall motif? I don't want to do Christmas, really, because it's too early for Christmas. So I'm just kind of stuck. I don't know what I want, if I should go with the theme for my most creative item or not. So that's where I am with that. So today I saw these little cute little embellishments from Silver and Sparkles. I saw it on Pinterest. She has a YouTube channel. There wasn't a link to a video for this particular thing that I could find, so I'm just going to give a mention, and that was Silver and Sparkles. So they were these cute little embellishments. Some were square, some were rectangle, but I'm choosing a circle. So it's a scrap buster. I started with scraps and then I thought, well, that's going to take forever. So I made up this little master board here and I'm going to use that instead. So here's an example of the initial scraps I grabbed. I'm cleaning out my my little ephemera holders here, and I have a bunch of crap here that it's been in there for over a year. Apparently it's not going to get used, so I'm tossing it, making something else or tossing it. And then here are examples of my scraps, how I have them separated on my table. These are the medium and these are the tiny. So I grabbed 2 blue initially and now I can't find the other blue. I'm not kidding, this room is a disaster at the moment. As soon as I get done, I'm cleaning and tossing. So initially I just started with my scraps and punching out 3 size circles. And actually I used 4 because I put a little dot on the top with my punch. So that's what you'll need, scraps and punches. Mine are 1.5, 1. This new punch I just got today. I finally bit the bullet because I just wanted a gradation and I didn't have one, and punches are so much faster than die cutting. So 1.5, 1 and 5/8, and then my I can't remember what size this is in particular, and I doubt if it says, but just a regular paper punch. And if you don't have the punches, just do them in squares and gradate the square sizes to a similar measurement if you want. So here's my little master board I created out of that, and I think I'm just going to do the large and the smallest out of here, and then in the center I'm going to put a book page. And I'll see how that looks first of all before I that's the part that kind of worries me, is I'd really like something nice on the top. That's why I put the dot, because I didn't want to have to dig through paper and try to find something nice for the top circle. So I'm gonna look for some halfway decent words here. Do my middle circle. See how that looks. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. And then something for the top. I think I'll grab a little purple for that one, just so I have a little something colorful on the top. Okay, so I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you all had a nice Easter. Ours was great. We had ham, maple, pecan, roasted sweet potatoes, a green, sweet and sour green bean dish with bacon. What else? Rolls, fruit salad. My husband made a lemon blueberry ricotta cake. Fabulous. And it actually got more fabulous with each day. So it got more moist from the ricotta. So it was fabulous. And had leftovers for the next day. And then the next day I made soup. And then had leftover soup. So I had 2 days off, basically, of cooking. I wasn't going to complain about that. So, trying to get this on the purple side. Now, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh my goodness. So I had 2 days where I didn't have to cook. And the trip is on. I thought it was about going to get canceled again. It's after yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. There, yeah. I think I like that better than doing them all individually, which is what I was sitting here doing, and it's like, oh my god, that's going to take forever. So, you can do it either way. And yeah, the trip is on. So it's only going to be 2 days, but I thought we were going to have another delay because we informed our daughter of the plans, and then she said, I can't miss class. If I miss class, I'm going to get expulsion. And we said, no, you're not. So Dad called the school or the class instructor and said, we had a trip planned. We had to change the day due to the guest not having to work, which I didn't tell you. I'm meeting an old friend and colleague for dinner the first night. I'm really looking forward to that. Haven't seen him in 15 years. So I'm looking forward to that. And the weather is beautiful. Literally, I could be getting a tan today if I wanted to be outside, which is kind of amazing, considering I've seen snow at this time of year many times. Many times I've seen snow on the daffodils and tulips. Okay, there's another one that's going faster. I'll do one more. Oh, and I have another thing to show you, which I was going to do today, but I just don't have time to do it. Even that's nice. Just keep that. Small one. So that's about all that's new around here. Saw lots of interesting things this week. And then I hope no one got offended at my praise of the Italians. This book, I have to be careful. Tons of swear words in this book. Hope no one got offended, but there's a reason for that. The Italians, their entire daily aesthetic blended seamlessly with nature, and the entire culture transcended because everyone was on the same page. So their architecture, everything from their architecture to everything in their environment blended with nature. Their architecture, their art, their work, and their way of life. So she walks in beauty is the short answer. So everyone could sleep at night knowing they've reached about the utmost perfection on earth that one could achieve. And that's what I meant. Their art, their architecture, their work, and their daily living of, just their approach to food and diet in general allowed the entire culture to transcend to heights never before seen on Earth. And never seen again, actually. Not that America couldn't have that. We just don't. First of all, we're too young. Second of all, we're not unified. We're too diverse. The United States, the land of 52 flavors, or 50 flavors, however you want to phrase it, is not an identity. That's a tagline. And how hard that is to actually achieve requires everyone to at least be working together for a single purpose, because that's how difficult that kind of life is to achieve. And that's all I meant. So the Italians, so what happened to the Italians? decadence and usury primarily is what happened. And we imported the usury and call it capitalism. So that's why we're America Inc. Because capitalism is state-sponsored usury, and it's a system designed to create slaves. That's what it did there, and that's what we imported and enshrined. So that's why we're America Inc. It's a total myth about free market, total myth. So that was part of my goal when I began, was how to teach people to do to rise above and transcend out of this system, which I don't know if it will ever happen, quite truthfully. But maybe it will enlighten people that if they see how other cultures did it in the past, after the empire fell, for the same reason. It's not like we haven't been here before many times worldwide. Okay, so that's about it. I think I like these better just because I would have a harder time trying to match up papers just going by scraps. That's why I switched to a masterboard. So all in all, I think I like these better, but of course it's your choice. Okay, oh, this. Another thing with wax paper is I crumpled up some wax paper. I didn't have time to do this today. I crumpled up some wax paper. I went over it with gold. So I got this. Oh, I don't know if you are going to see that. Oh no, there maybe. Went over it with gold. Okay. And then I had some embossed sheets. So I went over them with gold and got that. And then I glued it to black paper with acrylic. And then I embossed. Okay. And I can't wait to show you what this looks like before I went over it with gold. And then after it was embossed, I went over it with gold. So that's a faux, what's it called? Faux gilding wax. But I just didn't have time to do that today. And here's another one that I didn't get to put together. So I'll do that next time. But I didn't have time today. And I used acrylic medium to adhere the wax paper to the black paper And then I embossed it and die cut it and then embossed, and then went over it with the acrylic metallic gold. Okay, so and then what I had left of my little sheet, I just cut as many things out as I could out of that black sheet. And here's another, it's like kind of like there, it's very pretty, very pretty. So that was another ornament idea, but I don't know, you let me know what you think. I mean, this is going to be, this is what I want to be my eye catcher on the table, because the ornaments and the flower shaping are where I can get creative, whereas the other stuff is, you know, it's just standard. That's just production. Treat boxes and gift card holders and all that. That's standard production. And I really, just for my own self and my own low threshold for boredom, I really want to do something creative and eye-catching and sellable. So I'm just not there yet with the ornaments, but let me know what you think. Okay, have a good week, everyone. I'll see you next time. It will be the faux wax, faux gilding wax. Have a great week. Bye.